If you're a lady, you need to see this video because I have an important information for you. Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for everyone that has engaged in all of my content. It's good to be back, and yes, this video is specially for ladies. We all know that we are in the harmattan season and the harmattan is pretty dry, so this video is actually going to tell you how to manage your natural hair during the harmattan season. So if you're a guy looking at this video right now, seeing this video, you have to share this with all the females in your life. I know that this is harmattan season and it would be pretty difficult managing your hair because you might complain that, oh, my hair is so dry, I've done everything, it's so dry, and I don't think I can handle this anymore. And if you're like my friend that wants to cut her hair, you might be thinking of cutting your hair right now, but I'm telling you that there's so many things you can do on a low budget and that will not stress you to keep that hair good and in shape. So one of the things you should do, the do's and don'ts this season, is not to wear your hair. It's not the time for you to now do updo styles. Not the time for you to show us the length and breadth of your hair, how beautiful your hair is. No, you need to put that hair in a protective style. So this is a time where you have to bring out all your wigs, brush them and put them on. It's not a time for you to show us how beautiful your hair is. This is a time for you to do that braids. Do braids this season, not anything. You can braid your hair, you can do kind of weaving, you can twist your hair, but it's not the time for you to show us how long your hair is. So this is a say no to leaving your hair. Yes, say no to leaving your hair. And of course it's a festive season, so I expect that you're going to give us beautiful styles this year, and sorry, the end of the year. So if you are wondering what is the perfect hairstyle to do, or how do I get the perfect hairstylist, there's a video that I've already done, so you can check it up here and you'll know how to get the perfect hairstylist for your natural hair. So I have my note here, so I'm going to be looking down here. So the first thing I said is no to putting your hair out. So do not put your hair out, say no to that, and say yes to a lot of protective styles. Yes, the harmattan season might be here to like March or the end of February, so you might want to do protective style. You might want to do cornrows from now to then. And if you're not the type that don't like sitting down for long, just do cornrows or just twist your hair into sections, and that will be fine. Then you can wear your wig. So say no to that, and say no to dyes. I know you want us to see different colors of your hair this season. You want us to see how beautiful you have natural hair, thick hair, and you can dye it. My sister, no to dye, because what dye does to your hair is, first of all, it's chemicals and it strips your hair of the natural oils. So you want to say no to that so that your hair can have a lot of moisture. Now that will take me to my next point. You need to moisturize your hair. Moisture is basically water. Your hair needs to have a lot of your hair needs to be hydrated, so you need to do a lot of putting a lot of water to your hair. So look out for products. I'm going to be tagging some product that you can use, product that will work perfectly for your hair. Moisture. One of the basic ingredients, or the main ingredient for moisturizing your hair, is water. Now I have another video where I did the perfect way you can moisturize your hair, so you can check it up here. I'm going to put it in my description my description box as well, the link to seeing that video of how you can moisturize your hair the proper way and the right products to use. So moisturize your hair morning, afternoon, night. Deep conditioning your hair is pretty important. I think I also have a video that I talked about the reason why you should deep condition. Deep conditioning your hair will keep your hair moisturized. It will keep your hair free from split ends. It will keep your hair from breaking. Now, one of the things that harmattan does to your hair is it's going to make your hair break. You might experience a lot of breakage this season, and you might be wondering, am I sick? Is something wrong with me? No, it's the dry season that's affecting your hair. So you might want to moisturize a lot this season. Moisturize your hair. Use deep conditioners. There are a lot of deep conditioners out there that you can use to maintain and manage that hair. Now, deep conditioning also works for you to maintain and retain moisture. So it's important that you deep condition your hair. Another way you can moisturize your hair or keep your hair from breaking the season, or how to manage your hair during the harmattan season, is for you to do hot oil treatment. Now, I know some of us can be very lazy with taking care of our hair, but trust me, this will pay for you in the long run. You don't want to be lazy, especially this season, because you will regret it when your hair starts falling off. So hot oil treatment is one of the ways that you can keep your hair from breaking. Now, what does hot oil treatment mean? You take your essential oils. Okay, let me just use, you can take coconut oil and avocado oil. That one I used to use as anointing oil in church. You can also use it. So you can use these two oils or any of that oil you have. If you have jojoba oil, you have carrot oil, mix them together and heat them up. Yes, it's pretty easy. Heat them up. How I do mine is I put it, you can put it on top of, put it in a plate and put it on top of your pot. Let it just heat up and you apply it to your scalp, and from your scalp to the ends of your hair. It helps to retain moisture as well. So do hot oil treatment this season. Another thing you can do to avoid breakage is cold washing. Now, what cold washing means is you are only using your conditioner to wash your hair. Now, I see a lot of people complain about dandruff. One of the ways you can prevent dandruff from your hair is to cold wash. Some people do a lot of washing with shampoo. What shampoo does is that it does the work here, takes away dirt, and sometimes if you're using a shampoo that is not free of sulfate, it might strip your hair of the natural oils. That's why it's also important that you use products that are sulfate free. I also have a video talking about the right products and ingredients that you should have in your product, so you can also look out for it here. And so cold washing is just basically using your conditioner, washing with your conditioner alone. So you wash with your conditioner, and that would also help you retain moisture. And people that complain about dandruff, have a lot of dandruff in their hair, can also benefit from this. So cold washing is pretty important. So I've talked about protective style, I've talked about hot oil treatment, I've talked about deep conditioning, I've talked about cold washing, and I've also talked about moisturizing your hair. Moisture is very important. Moisturizing your hair is pretty important. Every day before you go out, you moisturize your hair. You make sure that your water is in your hair and it is not dry. And now my final point is satin bonnet. I cannot overemphasize that one. You need to have a silk scarf or a satin. It's everywhere. People even wear it out now. I used to see keke guys wearing satin bonnets. So people wear it. It's everywhere, and it's pretty cheap. If you know you cannot sleep with satin bonnet, you're like people like me that when you wake up you can't find what to put on your head before you slept. You can decide. You can tie it on your pillow. You can just tie the scarf on your pillow, and then sleep on it. So satin bonnet, silk scarf is pretty important. You see, I've tried using satin bonnet before, and I've tried sleeping without satin bonnet. One of the things I discovered when I wake up, my hair is very dry. So what it does that it strips the natural, like I talked about natural, it strips that oil that you've already done in the morning. It strips it away because you're not sleeping with a satin bonnet. What satin bonnet helps you do is for you to retain moisture and also helps with protective styling. So your hair lasts longer when you use a satin bonnet. My final point, before I call it a day, the last point I have for you today is drink water and mind your business. Yes, drink water. Just drink water and mind your business this season. Drink lots of water, because we're talking about hydrating your hair. It starts from inside. If you don't drink a lot of water, no matter what you do to your hair really outside, it might not really work because you're not doing the right thing inside. Eat well, eat healthy, eat fruit, take a lot of fruits and vegetables this season. Stay away from carbonated drinks, but drink lots of water and mind your business. So I hope I've been able to help someone with her natural hair this season. Stay away from tight protective style. So if you're going to braid, be sure that it's not tight, because when you're taking off that braid, trust me, your hair is going to follow it. Your hair is going to follow it. So avoid tight braids. All right, I would see you next time. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell me which of these ones you would try. I know that you might be very lazy to try all of them, but make sure that you moisturize. That's like the most important thing. Moisturize your hair. All right, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.